Well, hiking season is upon us again. The snow is melting, the rivers are running, the trails are getting clear. So I'm back out here, and I'd like to say a word about your good and helpful doctors. You know, we always thought that when a concept was proven, that good and helpful doctors would admit it because they're good and helpful. They want to help. That's what they do. So when the phenomenon outlined in Dr. Shoemaker's books became well known to doctors, they would respond, they would pass on information, they would connect mold to the famous chronic fatigue syndrome, and everybody would get help. And I wondered what they were going to do, but it's pretty apparent that your good and helpful doctors are all going to act like the chapters were ripped completely out of Dr. Shoemaker's books. That the idea of trying to solve a syndrome is off the charts. It's not on their radar. That when they talk about chronic fatigue syndrome, they're just talking about a state of persistent fatigue from mold exposure and nothing to do with that pesky syndrome that was created back in 1988 by the Center for Disease Control. It's funny how doctors don't seem to understand why syndromes are made. Like this is just some kind of vehicle for their own personal agenda. Personally, I don't think they're that stupid. I think they know, but by acting this way, they can all pretend to be thought leaders, like they discovered mold yesterday, and use this to help sell their product, their own personal websites, their blogs, whatever supplements they have to sell, which happen to be the same ones that didn't help them when they were getting sick from mold. So it's quite the golden goose for your good and helpful doctors. But as far as I'm concerned, if they play games like that, I personally wouldn't put much stock in their information, and I wouldn't trust them. But that's, of course, up to you.